All right. Well, this is the short sale process after an appraisal. And if you are an investor or real estate agent and you're asking, what is the process after an appraisal, you come to the right place. I am the answer to your questions like why are short sales so hard to do and make money off? And I have the answers to your questions, but they may not be what you think. And so my name is Glorysel Fermin. I'm known as a short sale agent, and together we've helped many homeowners come from an under foreclosure and an upside down house to save their credit and much more. In today's video, I'm going to go over what happens after the appraisal comes back, what is a value dispute, and whether the homeowner, right, the buyer, accepts or walks away from the original offer, and what happens at closing within that part as well. So let's get to it. Now, let's talk about what is important and after what happens when our appraisal comes back. And 80% of that appraisal never comes back at the price that you wanted. So what happens with that is that now we have to go into a counter offer with the bank. And I tell you, it doesn't matter, what's the best negotiator you have. You're going to go ahead and have to value dispute. That's the most important key. And we as a team, we're specialized in this because we provide enough information, enough evidence to back up that information. And so the price counter is going to come back higher than what you originally want. And so let me know in your comment below, what did you think before you came to this video? Is it engaging? Did you learn something so far? Or you just wanted to ask questions maybe on a previous video that I've done before? So I would love to get to engage with you on that. So what happens after the value dispute is done, right? We talked about that 80%, it does come back, higher than the price that you originally want. And so the buyer has a choice. Does he walk away from that offer, or you just simply get a new buyer? And that's really easy for us because we do have a network across the country. We have a network with other buyers and wholesalers, and yes. So moving on, if they accept the offer, then we already know at the price range exactly what to come back with the bank, and then we can go on to closing. Now, if the buyer does not accept, then guess what? You need a real estate agent to go ahead and list that property again because it has to be in that market. And once you find a buyer at that price that the bank has approved, then you're ready to close. And that right there would be a done deal for you. And it's a good news. Now, go ahead and subscribe below. Let's face it, you're in this video because you like short sales, you're interested in short sales, and you're interested in foreclosures. And so lastly, the buyer comes back with a higher price. And we already know that once you relisted that property, the first buyer walked away with a second, and now you're at your third buyer or your second buyer, right? And now you're wanting to meet halfway with the bank's offer. Once they approve that price range, then it's up to the buyer to go ahead and meet with that standard and that requirement. And once you receive that approved contract, right, with that buyer, it's good news for you because now you have within 30 to 45 days to close on that property. And it's very important that you stay within that range because after that expires, that close range, once that expires, then the bank will go ahead and resubmit a new appraisal. And that is not a good news when you have to do another appraisal on that property. So if you're a real estate agent or a real estate investor, and I want you to go down and click on the link down below that says Glory Buy Houses. There's going to be a form where you can fill out your information, your name, your email, how to contact you. And you can always contact me. You can follow me on my social media platforms. We can joint venture. We can be investors together. And we also teach how to market for free. So there's many information. There's plenty of ebooks that you can also sign up for free. And I do appreciate your time. I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.